Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be building the best team possible for under 100,000 MT in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. This is just a really solid budget squad that you can build if you're just starting off the game or just coming back to 2K, something like that. That'll give you a picture of some of the best really cheap budget cards in the game and how to build a base lineup that then you can use effectively to build upon and improve your team and things like that. But this will give you a team that is capable of winning games both online and offline, and I'll give you a team that is capable of competing, which is really what you need to start off when you are first starting my team. So hopefully this 100K squad helps out a lot of y'all. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 4,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. I would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's start off with the point guard position, which is going to be Chauncey Billups, a very solid point guard, just a guy who's not going to make a lot of mistakes. Gives you a lot on the offensive end of the court, and isn't a horrible defender. He is a little undersized, 6'3" with 6'6" wingspan, so he doesn't have the greatest size at point guard, but hotspots are everywhere. 15 hots include a bunch of good shooting badges like catch, chef, and sniper, as well as quick first step. Some really nice defensive badges on the perimeter as well. Does need badges if you can badge them out, like limitless takeoff, posterizer, brick wall, chase down artist, rim protector, things like that. Maybe pogo stick, post lockdown. Really defensive, and then a couple finishing badges. Only a 75 driving dunk, but he can throw it down. Has some good safe dunks, which is nice. 96 speed and excel, elite perimeter defensive stats, acceptable on the interior, but a little bit undersized, like I said, so he's not going to be the greatest of interior defenders, but a great shooter. Really good offensive card in general. Jump shot 98 on very quick is phenomenal. Even though people don't love 98 as much this year as they have in previous years, I still think it's very solid, and Billups has a very smooth upper as well. Quick dribble style, Kobe size, Pippen behind the back as well, so he's got good half court and full court sigs. Overall, he gives you a point guard who can run the offense effectively, be an elite offensive guy, and give you a lot of perimeter defensive ability as well. Very great value for a guy who's only 8,000 MT. At the starting shooting guard position, we're going with Billy Owens, a card who did come out just 2 days ago in the limited edition packs, and he's a very cheap and very elite budget shooting guard option. 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan. He's got incredible size, hot spots from both corners, 15 hops, includes some great finishing badges, catch, corner, quick first step, and some really great defensive badges as well. Defensive stats are great across the board. 94 speed and excel is very good. He's a good shooter, great dunker. Badge wise, missing a couple shooting badges like blinder, chef, deadeye, and limitless. Quick chain, I guess, for playmaking badges, and then defensively he does come really complete, which is nice. Does have Dylan Gallinari release with Steph upper on quick. It's a nice, smooth, easy to green release, pretty solidly fast. Shifty dribble style, Kobe sides up, and Pippen behind the back as well, so he's got solid half court and full court sigs. Overall, just a really well-rounded shooting guard who has great size, really good defender, can shoot the ball. Everything about this card is super solid, and the best part, he's only 4,000 MT, which is incredibly cheap. Just a really good budget option. Ben Wallace is the guy that we're going with at the small forward position. He's got great size at small forward at 6'9". He's an incredible defensive card and a solid offensive card as well. 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. And one other thing to remember, him and Billups are going to get a dynamic duo. I didn't even look at what Billups' dynamic duo gives him, but we'll look at it with Ben Wallace. And yeah, Ben is going to have hotspots from both corners, 15 hops. Going to be a much better shooter with the 3-point boost as well as other various boosts as well statistically. Really fast, incredible defender. Defensive badges are absolutely incredible as well. Playmaking badges are acceptable. Shooting badges is where he definitely needs help. Limitless spot up, chef, blinders, deadeye, and sniper are the 5 to add, but he is really insane in every other area. Shifty dribble style as well is solid. The rest of his movement isn't great, but at least he has that little bit of movement if you do need it. Jump shot 37 on very quick is also a very smooth and fast release, which is nice. Overall, this card is great, and with the Billups duo, it only makes him better. Excuse me, sorry. But Ben Wallace is the most expensive, well, the second most expensive card in this team, coming in at 16,500 T, but I think he's worth it to give you that elite duo and incredible defensive ability. Josh Smith is the guy we're going with at power forward. I accidentally hit my caps lock. But Josh Smith is definitely a beast at the power forward position. He's a really good defender. He's got solid size at 6'9". Hotspots from both corners, 15 hops, include finishing badges like fast twitch, limitless, and posterizer, catch, corner, quick first step, and some really great defensive badges as well. Comes pretty complete badge-wise, except for like brick wall. Maybe sniper as well is a good one to add. Blinders and chef are optional, but he does come pretty complete as a base card. Really good all-around defender, very fast, good shooter, and an elite slasher. Gets incredible contact dunks as well. Quick dribble style is nice to have, so he's got a little bit of playmaking ability at that power forward position. And Brook Lopez released on quick is a jumper that I personally am a huge fan of. Some people I know don't love Brook Lopez base, but for me, I think it's super easy to green, solidly fast, and just a great release all the way around. And the best part, again, he's only 5,500 MT, I'm sorry, but he's very cheap, which makes him a perfect fit for a squad like this. At the center position, we have Mr. Kristaps Porzingis, who's been arguably the best budget center in the game for a very long time, and that is still true because what he gives you is elite size and elite floor stretching ability. 93 shot threes, not super fast. His defensive stats aren't amazing. Doesn't get extra playmaking badges or key defensive badges, but he is still an incredible card. You can add badges like Chef, Pick Dodger, things like that to him, but isn't going to get the quick first step, isn't going to get a ball stripper, chase down artist, clamps. That being said, his release, even on normal, is very solid. It's smooth. It's super easy to green, and he gives you incredible pick and pop ability with his elite shooting badges. His elite size as well at 7'3" does help make up for the slight lack of defensive ability, and it really does make him play a lot better on the defensive end as well. So he is an elite guy to be a pick and pop center, has really good size, which helps with mashing and defensive ability as well. He's 20,000 MT, but he's the best budget center in the game. Definitely worth the pickup in my personal opinion. At the backup PG, we got Alex Caruso. Definitely gives you a good amount on the, really a lot on the defensive end of the court, but a decent amount offensively as well. 6'4" with a 6'5" wingspan, hotspots from everywhere outside the 3. 15 hops include posterizer, catch, sniper, quick first step, and unpluckable, as well as some really great defensive badges. Badges to add would be badges like blinders, chef, brick wall, and rim protector, but he's an incredible perimeter defender and acceptable on the interior. Really good dunker, speed, and shooter as well, so statistically he's great. Jump shot 17 on very quick, is nice and fast, smooth, and easy to green. He's got the quick dribble style, the pipping behind the back as well, so his sigs are pretty good. Overall, he can handle the ball. He's got incredible stats, really good badges, shoots at a high level. Overall, a very, very versatile PG. Comes in at about 10,000 MT, and he's a great backup option for a team like this. At the backup shooting guard position, we got Mr. RJ Barrett, who y'all have probably heard me talk about a lot on this channel. Still a huge fan of RJ as an elite budget shooting guard option. 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. Hot spots from nearly everywhere. 12 hops include limitless takeoff, posterizer, catch. Handles for days, hyperdrive, quick chain, quick first step, clamps, intimidator, and menace. Brick wall and rim protector, as well as chef, are really the only badges he needs added. 94 speed and excel, shooting ability as well. Really great defensive stats. 95 driving dunk. Rudy Gay release on quick is super smooth, quick, easy to grade. One of my favorite releases every single year. Quick dribble style as well with the pipping behind the back. Decent half court stakes besides quick as well. Overall, he gives you playmaking ability. He gives you defense. He gives a great jump shot, elite slashing ability. One of the best budget shooting guards of the game again. Comes in at 9,500 MT, and I think he's worth every penny. At the backup small forward position, we got another really good defensive card who can catch and shoot at a high level, and that is Mr. Cam Reddish. Cam is 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, so he's got pretty good size. 4 out of 5 hotspots. 12 hops include posterizer, catch and shoot, quick first step, and some really good defensive badges. Needs like brick wall, rim protector, chef. That's about it though. The one thing I will say is a little bit low on this card is definitely that interior defense being only a 65 and the block being only a 72, but the fact he is 6'8" does help make up for that. He's an incredible perimeter defender. 94 speed and excel, 90 shot 3, and a 95 driving dunk as well. Paul George release on quick is solid. It's the exact same release that Dark Batter PG has, and it's definitely a smooth, easy to green release. Shifty dribble style, Kobe size up, so he's got acceptable, pretty good sigs as well if you need him to go get a bucket. Overall, a guy who gives you a lot of defense at small forward, can shoot, can create a little bit. Another very good value option. Comes in at 6.7 thousand MT. 2 more players, and the first one is going to be Mr. Jalen Johnson, who is the cheapest card on this list and also the lowest tier at Diamond, but definitely a guy who can hold it down at that power forward position. Card I haven't really seen anybody talk about much, I will say, from yesterday's drop, but he's 6'8", so he's got acceptable size. Hot slots from both corners. 9 hops include fast twitch, limitless takeoff and posterizer, catch and shoot, quick first step, and post lockdown as well. Solid all-around defensive stats, everything at least above an 85 or so. Badge-wise, could use limitless spot up. As a Diamond, I wouldn't add a lot of badges to him, but limitless spot up, ball stripper, and brick wall would be nice. 90 driving dunk, solid enough speed and shooting ability. MJ release on quick is definitely a huge W because if MJ release is very, very good. Even on quick, that's a nice release on the pick and pop. Shifty dribble style as well, so he's got at least a little bit of playmaking, just like everybody else at the 1 through 4 on this team. So that is nice to have. He's the cheapest card on this team, only 2.3 thousand MT, but I think he can hold it down to that backup power forward position for you. And then at the backup center, we got Eddie Curry, and Eddie Curry is a great budget option. Really, the only issue with Eddie Curry is unfortunately the fact that he's missing some badges. 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan is good size. Hotspots from both corners. Really solid finishing badges. Catch, corner, sniper, brick wall, and intimidator as well. Good enough stats. He's got decent speed, a good shooter. The jumper is elite as well, which does help with the slightly low shooting ability. But 95 standing and driving dunk. Solid enough defense and rebounding ability as well. The problem with this card is the fact that he needs a lot of badges. Like, he doesn't come with bailout or glue hands or ball stripper, chase down artist, interceptor, pick dodger, blinders, deadeye, limitless. Badges like that. That's like 8 or 9 badges, and you can only add 5 badges to the card, even if you did decide to badge him out. Limitless takeoff is another one as well. Like, he's not going to be complete on the bad side. Unfortunately, that's the biggest issue with the card. His sigs, though, and release for a big man are incredible. Jump shot 38 on very quick with Carmelo upper is the same elite release he's had the last couple of years. It is a absolutely money release. Super smooth, fast, and easy to green. One of the best big man jumpers in the game. Shifty dribble style as well. It gives him better playmaking than the vast majority of bigs. if you need that as well. So definitely a very, very good option at the center position. I just wish he came with a few more total badges. That's really my biggest complaint with the card, but he's still a very good option at only about 12,000 MT. So in conclusion, this team is going to run you about 94,500 MT, 95,000 MT, something in that range, which is just under 100,000 MT, which is definitely what we're targeting. And it gives you a great base squad to start off my team with if you're starting my team or trying to rebuild your team, things like that. This is a great base squad that you can work off of, and then you can add to with free cards or with better guys or higher MT cost options if you want to. But definitely a great budget squad that you can start off with, can take into unlimited and win some games clutch time as well. You're going to have a lot of success. So definitely a very, very good team for a super reasonable price. So hopefully y'all do enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.